24 points and 12 blocks over the past 2 games for Prince Ibeh, the most in a 2-game stretch in Ibeh's Texas career. How's it going way up there, the rarefied air that you live up there in this 7-foot range? You doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing very well.
Yeah? Man, I thought I felt short with Quandre Diggs on Wednesday. Now, man, I'm really feeling that right now. Really feeling that. But we'll talk basketball, focus on you. We have seen glimpses, the flashes of brilliance throughout your career here at the University of Texas. But the past 2 games has been something spectacular to see. What has gone into having that consistent production in the past 2?
I think my approach to how I've done in practice has a big impact on how I've done in the game. What really started that is the early losses. And I kind of just refocused in practice and approached it with a different mentality, and it's kind of finally just starting to translate over to the games.
So, Coach, what did you see in the way that he's picked it up in practice?
Well, first of all, Prince has done a great job continuing to get better and better as the year is going on. Obviously, when Cam went out, that was a big challenge to our whole team, but particularly to our bigs, because a lot more was asked of them. But I think in some ways, it's an added opportunity, and he's grabbed that opportunity and made the most of it and continues to do that. The way that he's been playing lately, I think he's played as well as any big around, and he's capable of doing these kinds of things. And you know, I've said, you know, from the beginning, I think he's the most impactful guy on our team in terms of the way he affects his teammates. They really respect him. They listen to every word that comes out of his mouth. And we really appreciate his leadership. Well,
you talk about the way he impacts his teammates and the reaction he gets. We saw some of that in a moment that was somewhat lighthearted, but at the same time, it was a big moment in your free throw shooting against TCU, going 5 of 6 from the free throw line. When you heard that reaction from the bench, how did you respond?
I don't like the reaction too much, actually.
Tell him why.
I expect it from myself. It just kind of hasn't been going down in the game, so.
You know, he's a guy that works really hard on his free throws.
I've seen it,
practice, before practice, after practice. And he'll go stretches in practice where he makes 10, 12 in a row pretty much every day. You know, he'll have those stretches. And so for him to be able to carry that over to the game the other night against TCU, that was really, really meaningful, you know, for us. And, you know, Prince is a prideful guy, you know.
I can tell.
He's a guy that I think that he used the right word. He expects it to go in, and it did go in the other night. And I think the good thing is his teammates, his coaches, everyone felt so good for him, not so much just because of the free throws, but because he's playing at a very, very high level. And there's a picture that somebody took of Prince and Cam embracing when Prince came out of the game, and I think it's really, really special because obviously Cam is out right now. These guys have been close over the years, almost like brothers, and Cam has an appreciation for what Prince has done. Obviously, Prince has done a lot for Cam as well, so it's a great back and forth.
And as we look at your numbers, Prince, what would you say that you've learned about yourself in this time without Cam on the court?
I think I learned that I'm capable of more than even I thought so, if I just kind of approached it a different way and played with more confidence.
And we're seeing the end result of that Tuesday against TCU. The 17 points, career high, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and the 10 rebounds, giving Prince Ibeh his 2nd career double-double here at the University of Texas. You've got the clicker. You're ready to go. We'll involve Prince with this as well. Let's start off with the offense and how Prince is getting that point production.
Well, here's, you know, a couple clips here against Kansas, and you know, I think our guards have done a nice job putting him in position to be successful. And you know, Prince, talk about what it feels like to be able to put your chin on the rim like this.
This play here, they trapped the ball early, and Kendall kind of created a 2-on-1 situation. So what I try to do is kind of just make myself available and just trust him to make the right read.
And Prince, you know, Lowell is one of the best finishers there is when you put it up near the rim. You know, he's done a really good job. Here's another play where Kansas decided to put 2 guys on Isaiah. Isaiah made a nice play attacking the double team. And then again, if we can get Prince at the back end of the play and make a good pass to him, you know, Prince, talk about Isaiah and this pass and the ability to put it on the money for you.
Going at the speed he was going at, I feel like it was a good pass. He put it in the right spot. I think the thing with that is he has to do it at the right time. If he gives it up too early, then the last defender has the opportunity to guard me at the same time. So he holds on to it and makes him make a decision, then he gives it up at the right point.
It's a really good point, Lola. You know, and we play 2-on-1 all the time in practice. And that's pretty much what this play came down to, was a 2-on-1 situation. Isaiah did a great job drawing the defender and then putting it up to Prince.
And Prince, watching you play, especially this year, it seems like you've really found the comfort level within yourself, knowing what you are best at doing and really emphasizing that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm never gonna try to go out of what I'm comfortable with, and I just keep it in what I know I do well.
Here's a play where we set a pick and roll, and Prince, you know, in our offense, we ask our bigs to screen a lot, but the more that they screen and the more effectively they screen, it can create opportunities for them. So here he sets a screen for Javon. Javon's able to get a couple defenders on him, and now Prince is in a position where as he rolls to the basket, he can get open. This was a terrific catch by Prince because it wasn't a great pass. It's kind of thrown behind him. He's able to reach back and get it, all right, and then put the play away. Prince, talk about how you were able to kind of corral this catch here and put it away.
Most of the time when we come off the screen, our job is to roll hard, but in that instance, we were kind of closer to the basket, so I tried to kind of space off and give him some time to make this last defender make a decision.
Yep, that's a great point there. And then here's another one. This is from the other night. Again, when he screens, if we have shooters opposite, it puts the defense in a position where if he rolls hard to the rim, he may get a lob pass or a direct pass. But here, the ball moves. Prince does a great job, again, being ready and patient as Javon drives. This was a particularly big basket for us because it was our first basket of the game. And if we can get a dunk from Prince early to get us going, that's huge.
Scored the first 5.
Prince, talk about how your confidence grows when you're able to, you know, get some easy baskets early and kind of get yourself going.
I think that's the case for any basketball player. Seeing the ball go in the basket, it gets you into a groove of things, and from that point on.
Well, let's get into the post presence now that we've seen from you. And by the way, nice expression on the face. What do you think of that look? I think we could have found maybe a more flattering look.
It doesn't really look like Prince.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But he's wearing 44, so we're going to go with it. This first example here, we see really great position, putting yourself in a nice spot to get this bucket.
Here again is, you know, you see this time and time again, is setting a screen and then forcing his man to give help. And now his man is behind to defend. And Prince does a great job of getting position. And when you get this position, Prince, what's your mentality right now on the court?
To definitely go up, especially if it's just one man on me. And if someone helps, then I'll kick it out to the guy the man helped off of.
And Lowell, he did a terrific job here. I mean, really made this look easy.
Yeah.
In terms of ducking in on this guy, getting position, and then turning the proper way. And Prince is a guy that can finish with either hand, which is something that, you know, is a big attribute for him.
Because the right, would that be your dominant hand, Prince?
Yeah.
We saw the lefty finish there. Now working the offensive glass on this possession.
Well, here you have Connor drives it, puts it up, and again, he's able to draw some help. So Prince can be really dangerous on the backside of it. And, you know, Prince, what's your mentality here when your teammates take a shot?
The guy guarding me kind of took his eyes off of me, so they gave me really good rebounding position.
And again, Lowell, I know you'd love to know how it feels.
Yeah. I've done it on the Fisher-Price before, and that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. And I've also done this against, you know, kids elementary school age, typically, swatting the shots. I get a big kick out of that, but I've never experienced what you get to day in, day out on the defensive end. We're going to go to Fog Allen here. This is a remarkable possession, not only because it's 2 blocks and 1 possession, but your second block sets up an easy bucket for Isaiah Taylor.
Well, I think Prince is one of maybe 2 or 3 guys in the country that can affect a possession in this way. All right, so he has a great block. They're able to corral the rebound. Shot clock's still going, though, because they haven't hit the rim. And now Frank Mason drives Javon, and Prince does a great job of being in position. Just talk about, Prince, as we watch this again, your mentality as these guys are driving and what you're thinking as they're getting in the lane.
In this instance, it's kind of difficult because Ellis is a good shooter. Most of the time, if it's a non-shooter, I can come off a little bit and get more help. But Kansas's guards kind of put their head down, so they weren't looking to make the pass. So I knew I kind of commit to it.
And the great thing here is on the second block, he's able to keep it in play and put it in a position where really Prince should get an assist on this play because he led Isaiah on the break.
And you had a little block face there. I could see it. I could see it. You make a block noise as well? Is there a go-to face and go-to noise that you like to make?
It just depends on my emotion at the time.
Yeah, but there is something, though, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you got to let them know if they didn't get the point.
We love to see the emotion from Prince. You know, Prince likes to play it cool sometimes. He's out there on the floor, and we love it when he has a dunk and he screams, or he buys a block and he yells something, because, again, there's nobody on our team that impacts their teammates more than Prince. Here he is on the break. Just talk about, Prince, your mentality here as Collins from TCU is going to the rim.
I wasn't necessarily going for the block. I was kind of just trying to make the finish difficult for him and focusing on not fouling. I just got my hand on it and got a little piece of it.
Yeah, it's a great play by Prince. And again, it's a terrific point in that, you know, he gets a lot of blocks, but just as many shots as he blocks, he changes. You know, he changes the shot and makes the other team miss. One of the things that we're really trying to work on with our guys is when Prince blocks the shot or changes the shot, now you other four guys, you guys got to go get the rebound. Because he's over there. He just changed the shot or blocked the shot. So something we did better in this last game, and we got to continue improving.
Prince, thanks for playing it cool and hanging out with us on Game Plan.